Where am I again?
Hey,
You say the word.
What was I doing again? I need to find a good neighbour, don't I?
Unexpected.
What? Who's there? Oh, what's that?
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
unless it's keep dumb assholes away from me insurance, I'm not interested.
Now don't be like that. I think you're gonna like what I have on offer. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Whoa, 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 time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, you lay off that extortion crap. I like you already. Walk into a new place, make a show of dominance. Nice. Good neighbors of the people, for the people.
Of the people, for the people? Brother.
I can tell I'm gonna like you already. Just consider this town your home away from home. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Hey.
Hey, Deacon. What's up?
What's up? What a day, huh?
Hmm.
Everyone's welcome in Good Neighbor. Even
Well, hello.
G'day.
Everything...
Uh-huh. Let's see what you have.
Let's get you outfitted.
Yeah, now that I'm wearing the helmet, the sunglasses aren't worth using anymore.
Hey,
Just let me know.
You're blocking my light,
hey,
man.
Cleo.
I've got a weapon here for every situation.
Uh-huh. I'll take a look, sure.
Each weapon tested on someone who deserved it.
Kind of weird how a legendary rocket launcher there is not worth as much. It's worth the same as a regular rocket launcher. Ah, have a go. There she is.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
What? Another one of you mercs looking for McCready? He's in the back room.
Oh yeah, I got this one as well, haven't I?
You there. We need to have a...
Do I know you?
No. But I've heard of you. I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations.
Let's get McCready first.
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, McCready.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore. So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, McCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Look, pal. If you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun...
From what I just heard, sounds like you're out of business.
Are you kidding me? I'm not about to let a couple of gunner rejects stand between me and a solid payday.
You're acting like I'm supposed to know what you're talking about.
Maybe it's better that you don't. I don't want the stink of Winlock and Barnes rubbing off on me and scaring away my business. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
You don't. That's part of the risk, right?
Can't argue with that. I'll tell you what. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining. What do you say?
You've got a deal.
Now you're speaking my language. All right, boss. You got yourself an extra gun.
Wait, give me a minute.
Piper said, give me a minute. What's she doing?
Hi, Piper Wright with Public Occurrences. So, who's really in charge of Good Neighbor these days? Who runs this seedy sanctuary?
You're looking at him, but I'll sell you a stake in it. 100 caps. Wait, no, 50. Man.
Yeah, thanks. But I think I'll pass.
Short break.
Beautiful as always, Mags.
Oh, thanks, Charlie.
Huh?
Can I get some water?
No
You
need
step
to
through the
even
gate,
ask.
you've got balls.
I always set aside a stash of the good stuff just for you.
You are such a sweetheart, Charlie. Thank you.
Hey.
You'll find I'm very persistent.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm always looking for people who know how to... From what I hear,
What's the job?
I don't know yet. Whatever needs to be done once my boss has had a look at you. I can assure you that it will be dangerous. And that you'll be paid fairly.
I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid well enough.
You will be well paid. I can... promise you that. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
Okie dokie then.
Hey.
Yeah, what is it?
Smell that? That's freedom.
Okay. Let's work on getting McCready's likeable thingy up. I missed the door somehow.
Hey everyone, gather around. Let's kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat. Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you could make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Morowski the other day?
Huh, he wishes.
All right, we're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart?
Mayor
What
McDonough.
kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman
What a shame no one
would
had done.
hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins.
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to... stop it.
Okay.
I haven't been to Diamond City in years. I'll tell you, nothing's changed.
Got some great stuff, if you're interested.
I'll take a look, sure.
Self-defense at its...
Mm-hmm.
You ever had this guy's noodles? They're amazing. What's up, Taka? Send me out with some of your chimichanga, whatever they're called. Yeah, that's the stuff. Damn right, I'll take 2 servings.
Free shopping, right here.
I'm going to leave that 10mm round because I can come back to it later. Right, McQueen, you like that?
Hey, you're that vault dweller from the paper.
Shut the fuck up. You didn't see anything?
Hey.
Well?
What's talking about him?
I'd like to address the subject that is on everyone's mind. And that is the disgusting article Piper has written. Diamond City has stood united for over 150 years. And what keeps us united are two things. First is the great green guardian behind me, the Wall, our protector and our savior from the filth of the outside. And second is our faith and trust in each other. The faith and trust that has given us prosperity, security, and education for every citizen. And while the paper might point their fingers at synths and other ghost stories to drive us apart, we will not betray this sacred trust.
So I moved back.
I want
His mouth
everyone
stopped
to
moving.
hear these next words very carefully. I am not a synth. I am the same flesh and blood boy who grew up on these streets, who was born in a shack just down the waterfront to Martha and Patrick McDonough. And I will not abandon my city due to the heinous allegations of the press. God bless this city. God bless the Wall.
He's so full of shit.
How many speeches are going on?
Working hard?
Don't
G'day.
touch the paint.
Fuck you.
Forget you, pal.
Mind your manners. This isn't just some shack I'm painting. This is the Wall. The great green guardian ain't thinking you need a little education.
Enough. What do you need done?
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Ruin store close by to the west. Bring back a can of paint and it'll be a...
Only if you throw in some more money.
Fine. Pay you 125 caps.
I think you can do better than that.
Driving a hard bargain, huh? 150 caps.
Last chance. Make this worth my while or I walk.
Got me by the short hairs here. 200 caps. That's all I have.
Paint retrieval. I'm on it.
Much obliged.
You dislike that.
You read the paper? Damn sense.
Can't believe you eat that food. You and your mercenary. Only one thing worth buying in the dugout inn, and that's the booze.
Yeah, it's gotta eat. What can I say?
A real Diamond City boy eats at the noodle stand.
Don't
Keep
bother,
looking at me
pal.
like that.
I ain't
I'm
seen
gonna start
nothing.
thinking you're a son.
Hey, Scaver. Got plenty of...
Let's see what you got.
Check out these cuts.
Telling you, it ain't just a story. University Point. That's
Mayor
somewhere on the
McDonough?
coast?
Excuse me, but I...
Okay.
I'm very busy right now.
Building something useful, I hope.
Oh, okay, so air power makes it quieter as well. And Gauss makes it much louder and much more powerful. Actually, it's not that much more powerful.
Carla.
Hey there.
Good day.
Trading?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
I got a little bit of everything.
Oh, if you hold it down, it does more. Okay, it is like a Gauss rifle. Oi, Sturges. Fuck's sake.
Yes?
Yeah. Nothing says welcome like the stench of urine soaked.
Cleo.
I've got a weapon here for every situation.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Let's take a look.
Murder and mayhem at a distance.
Huh? Don't have no
Hi.
handouts.
Oh, new face walks into...
Did you say something about people screaming at you?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before. Can't handle a friendly face, I say. So you need some supplies?
Ghoul? What's a ghoul?
You're looking at one, sweetheart. Didn't have any shelter to go to when the bombs fell. Radiation's kind of the ultimate makeover. Done wonders for my skin. I look pretty good for being 220 years old. Now you buying anything?
Got any work?
I do, actually. Super mutants have taken over the old Boston Public Library. I got a lot of fond memories of that place from when I was a girl and human. You get those lumbering brutes out of there, I'll pay you 200 caps.
I don't think that's enough money to cover clearing out a whole building.
You got a good point. We'll make it 250 caps.
It's not just the cost of ammunition. Danger means doctor's fees.
Look, I've been shilling deals for 2 centuries, and you just overplayed your hand. The job's 200 caps. Take it or leave it.
You got a deal, Daisy.
Thanks. Hey, while you're there, could you return this book for me? It's from the library. Don't even ask how long it's been overdue.
Yes?
If I had a berry mentats, would that make it? Would that make me lose likability with McCready?
Who's there? Oh,
First mistake, last
I'm feeling eyes on my back.
Well, at least I can actually shoot stuff now.
Just getting warmed up over here.
Where's that coming from? Hell. Where did these idiots come from? Does it go out there?
This shouldn't take long.
Still kicking? Jesus.
That's what I call a confirmed kill.
Oh wait, hang on. Okay, I do need this. I do. I need to stop triggering mines as well.
Playtime's over! What a waste of time.
Go away.
I've got a very bad feeling about this place.
Up yours.
I told you to go away.
I told you, up yours.
Let me in. Edward Deegan asked me to come here.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in. Come on. Let's go meet the boss.
Lead on.
Jack, the new guy is here.
One moment. I just have to.
He'll be right with us.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
Edward said you needed to talk to me before he hired me?
Yes, Edward finds it tiresome.
but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please,
Whoever lives here
have a
must
seat.
have made a deal with the devil.
Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't
for...
interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
I'm not sure there's any intelligent life in the universe. At least not on this planet.
You joke, but make a good point. Say humans perish from the Earth, as they seem intent upon doing. Say thousands of years from now, a new civilization arose. What would they know of us?
You're implying there was a lost alien civilization on Earth in prehistoric times?
Yes, if by alien you mean a non-human precursor to the commonly understood founding cultures. Sumer, Egypt, Assyria.
Jack, can I tell him what I need him to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending him to look for the missing shipment?
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
That was interesting.
Good. If you like that kind of thing, you've come to the right place. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
For starters, what's this package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Jack needs it for his research. That's all you need to know. You should start at Parsons. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. You all set then?
Yep, I'll see you soon with the package.
Good luck. Don't get killed on your first job.
When did you start collecting antiques?
Haha, McCready. Alright, well, at least I'm close. Oh, great, are there going to be more enemies here again? Okay, someone here now. Wait, did I forget to loot all this? Could have sworn I looted all this. No, I definitely looted all this. All the loot's back. Okay. Didn't expect that, but that's okay. Yeah, let's turn that off.
This place is off limits.
G'day.
You'd best move along.
Edward said you might know where to start looking for the package that went missing.
Oh, you're the new guy. So this package, pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
That's all I needed to know.
Well then. Hey, be careful. It's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Normal raiders would have grabbed the loot and bugged. It's like they're scouting the place.
Maria's in charge.
Just don't bring any trouble down on us.
So, if a Death Claw attacks me, I shouldn't lead it back here. Got it.
Pretty sure we're not alone. Could have sworn.
Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick.
You hear that? Okay, that was...
It's leaded, so I'll take that. It's a
What's
combat
the point of
shotgun.
picking up that junk?
Acceptable. Imogen is missing and I want her found.
She's not missing, Mother.
Do you know where she is?
No, but that doesn't
Your
mean...
sister is missing and I want her found. What else is Edward for if not to keep the family safe?
I'd be happy to send someone to look for her, ma'am. It's not a...
Mother, Edward has better things to do than sending someone out to find Imogen. Again.
I can't believe you don't care what happens to your sister.
I'm not going to have Edward drop everything just because Imogene decided to take a lover again.
Jack, how dare you speak so disrespectfully about your sister?
Excuse me.
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
Whoever lives here
Maybe
must have
even
made a
lying
deal with the
dead in a
devil.
ditch, and you don't even care.
Just some raiders that ambushed him.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parson. What about the serum?
If your father were here, he'd send someone to find Imogene.
If she wanted us to know where she
The serum was all gone.
Yeah, figures. Oh well, here's your pay for the job. Too bad about the serum. Now, oh hell, I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina.
I can't bear to think what might be happening to...
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, we tracked down the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got it all, I'm sorry to say.
Oh, that is bad news. Our supply here is dangerously low. Well, we'll just have to make it last until the next delivery.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Great. The sister's even crazier than Jack.
She's not crazy. She just wants the world to be a different place than it really is. I don't know where she's gone, but I can give you a place to start. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor, at the jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
What if she doesn't want to come home?
Obviously, as one of the family, you can't just knock her in the head and drag her home by her heels. Usually, by the time I send someone after her, she's gotten bored with the whole thing and is ready to come home. I'm sure you'll think of something. You're supposed to be resourceful, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Toss out the troublemakers. Keep that in mind.
Huh? Don't have no handouts.
You step through the gate.
Oi,
you got balls.
we got beer.
Yo, do you know Imogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of bomb. Try Magnolia. Magnolia! This guy wants a word.
Right at the start.
What's the matter, handsome? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I just wanted to talk to you.
Well, I thought that's what... Now, there's something... Ah, of course. It's those powerful muscles of yours. So what brings a man...
Oh, I woke up here. Just me, my underwear, and regret.
That sounds like the beginning of a great song. I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer.
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though.
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seems like a body that could use looking after.
Do you know where she's gone?
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible.
Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fellow. You're looking for me? What can I do for you?
Hey.
Charlie serves the drinks. I deal with the drunks. The good guys win again.
No? Okay. Oh, hey guys.
Find anything useful on him?
Yeah, I got some pretty funky duct tape. Boom! Slapped me in the face. What a little bitch. Backhanded me. That McCree doesn't mind. You dickhead.
Hey.
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
I'm looking for Imogene Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Imogene is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
I just need to make sure
You've got my word. She's fine. She's just staying in her room right now. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
I'm going to see her, one way or another. Your choice.
Maybe they'd rather spend the last few seconds of their lives with a gaping hole in their chest.
Wow. You went right to throwing your weight around. I thought we were friends. If you want to see her so bad, don't let me stand in your way. Here, I'll unlock the door for you.
Let's check out the t-shirt stand before
Hello,
we leave.
neighbor.
You should talk to Brother Thomas about how to join our movement.
She's all yours, neighbor.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
Well, actually it was Edward, but close enough.
Edward, who works for Jack. I know Jack was behind this. He's always trying to control me.
You don't seem very grateful.
Well, maybe technically I was not allowed to leave. So, thank you. I was bored with Thomas anyway. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we got here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Your boyfriend Thomas was a real charmer.
I was done with him, and he shouldn't have locked me in here. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Clearing up. This is maddening.
Oh my God, it's happening.
Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Now, how's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward! There's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
I don't need anything.
What's going on?
Now, thank you.
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old... It's strange. The guard...
Right. I found Imogene.
Oh, yes.
At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Caps is what you use for currency. Now, we really need to focus on the...
How can you be so callous about your sister's safety?
I wonder if these could be the same, if some of them had used the undiluted serum.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old. But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the Raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these Raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
I think it's time you told me what's real.
You're right. It's...
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling him all this?
My father, Lorenzo Cabot, is confined in Parsons. He became dangerously unstable after handling an artifact he found on an archaeological dig in Arabia. He gained various seemingly paranormal powers, as well as becoming increasingly irrational and violent. In the end, I had no choice but to confine him, for his own safety, as well as ours. In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
We'd better get to Parsons right away, then.
Exactly right. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Got it.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go.